Jake Thayer will lead things off for Dordt. Once again, I'm Clayton Anderson. Thank you, Rick, for calling the first 4 innings of ball here at the Doane Baseball and Softball Complex as I was finishing up with my modern Asian history class. The second pitch from Trio is outside, ball 2. Thayer, so far, is 1 for 2. He struck out looking in the first and singled in the third. Thayer is batting leadoff for the defenders and playing center field. The line and the pitch right down the middle, strike 1. Looked like Thayer might have been taking all the way. And Trio just misses the outside corner on the 2-1 offering. The count will go to 3-1. Trio has walked 1 so far today, struck out 5. And that'll be his second walk of the afternoon. Guys, Thayer will get on base for the second time as he jogs over to first base. And that'll bring up Trent Rosa. Rosa has struck out swinging both times against Trio, and Trio could really use that here with a runner on and nobody out. Trio throws over to first, not in time, as Whitehouse applies the tag. Thayer with a decent lead at first as he gets out again. Slide step in the pitch. That's going to be bunted, but right back to Trio. He looks at second but decides to go to first for the easy one, as Thayer will advance to second on the sacrifice bunt by Rosa, and that'll bring up Cam Gingrich. 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Jake Thayer at second base. Cam Gingrich at the plate. Defense playing Gingrich to pull just a little bit on the infield, outfield straight up. Smith not expecting a bunt as he's back behind the bag. First pitch from Trio is a strike in there. Gingrich today is 1 for 1 with a walk and a single. As the 0-1 offering is fouled away, count goes to 0-2. Trio in 4 1/3 innings work has surrendered 6 hits. It's done a good job limiting the damage, hasn't gave up a run. Fly ball down the right field line. Looks like it's going to go out of play, and it does as it hops out of play right in front of the indoor hitting complex. Trio gets back on the rubber. Gets the sign from Sliva, comes set. And the 0-2 offering to Gingrich. Upstairs off the glove, and that's going to go to the backstop. As Nathan Sliva had a tough time handling that high fastball. Looked to kind of get crossed up. He was expecting a low and away target. The ball went upstairs, and he had a hard time squeezing that one. As Thayer will advance to third on the wild pitch. Infield even with the bag everywhere. Anything hard hit will go back to the plate. High fly ball to left, and that'll go out of play. Gingrich stays alive. Gingrich batting third for the defenders, playing shortstop. Once again, 1 for 1 today. Walked in the first, singled in the third inning, but was left stranded at second base. Trio comes set, and the pitch. Ground ball to third, and that's going to go past the glove of Jake Smith. Trying to dive for that one, and that'll score the first run of the ball game for either side as Dordt will jump ahead 1-0 here in the top of the fifth on the RBI single from Gingrich. Will score Rousa. And it's 1-0 Defenders. Gingrich leads off from first. Stepping up to the plate will be Colton Van Otterloo. As Van Otterloo is 1 for 2. He singled in the first, struck out swinging in the third. As Trio comes set, he'll check the runner and deliver high and away. Ball 2, count now 2-0 to Van Otterloo. Middle infield, Tommy Anderson and Chris Jackson playing in double play depth, looking to roll 2 and get out of this inning. Fastball, good fastball in the inside corners. Count goes to 2-1. Ball looked to have a little bit of extra jump on it. Started off the plate on the inside and tailed back to the inside corner and right back to that same spot. Is Trio, and the count now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. As Gingrich gets a modest lead at first. Slow ground ball. Trio will field it himself and make a good play to first for the out. As Smith was coming in, but Trio got there first. The lefty made the tough play. He caught the ball in the hop, spun, and fired over to Whitehouse, and there's 2 outs. That'll bring up Zach Fowler, the first baseman. Fowler grounded into a fielder's choice and flown out so far 0 for 2 as the big first baseman steps in with 2 outs and a runner in scoring position. Trio comes set. The first offering is just a bit low. It may have been a little bit of an off-speed pitch there. 1-0 count. Line drive. That's hit very well. That's going to fall in the gap. That'll score Gingrich as Fowler cruises into second with a stand-up 2-out RBI double, and the score is now 2-0 Dordt. Fowler saw a pitch that caught the middle of the plate, and he did not miss it. He lined that pitch in the left center gap. Really got out there quick as he hit it very well for the RBI double. And it's 2-0 as Coach Oltmans is going to go have a mound visit with Trio. We'll take a quick break, be right back. Logan Fast will come in for Doane, and he's been one of the best relievers so far for the Tigers. He comes in with a 2 ERA and 9 innings of work. The side-arming righty delivers the first pitch. It's a strike, swung on and missed by Josh Van Epps, the DH. 1 for 2 today, singled in the 4th. Running at second base is Travis Wera as he subbed in for Zach Fowler after the RBI double. So you'd imagine pretty good speed at second. So any single in the outfield by Van Epps is bound to score Wera. So sidearm delivery, ball 2. The count goes to 2-1. Once again, Fast, 9 innings. He's given up 2 earned runs, 6 hits. He has 9 strikeouts to 3 walks. So averages a strikeout per inning as Van Epps fouls that one off. That math wasn't too hard to do as he's pitched 9 innings and has 9 strikeouts. Fast gets the sign, comes set, and the 2-2. Grounded to first. Whitehouse will do a good job sticking with the short hop, take it to first for the 3rd out. So Logan Fast comes in and does his job, but not after 2 runs for Dordt, as they score 2 runs on 2 hits at the top of the 5th to break the scoring drought from both teams. As we'll head to the bottom of the 5th inning, Dordt leads 2-0. Coming up from the Tigers, it'll be Whitehouse, Jerry, and Dewey. Aaron Whitehouse will lead it off here in the bottom of the 5th as Doane faces their first deficit of the game, as it's now 2-0 Dordt after 2 hits and 2 runs in the top of the 5th. First pitch to Whitehouse is low in the dirt from Hopkins. Hopkins has only surrendered 1 hit so far, 5 strikeouts and 2 walks. So 3 Doane batters have faced against him. As the 1-0 offering is in the dirt, 2 balls and no strikes. Strike on the outside corner. Line drive up the middle. That'll be a base hit, the 2nd hit so far against Hopkins. And Whitehouse will be on with nobody out.
Jerry. Running at first base for Whitehouse, number 34, Ty Haase.
And Coach Oltmans wastes no time going to the bench for the DH Whitehouse, as he'll add some speed by running Ty Haase at first base. As Coach Oltmans goes to his bench for more speed at first. And that'll bring up Trent Jerry, who also has good speed at the plate, the center fielder. He's batting .235 on the year. He is struck out swinging in the 3rd inning. Haase, decent lead from first. Jerry squared around the bunt and pulled it back. It'll be interesting to see if Jerry is trying to bunt for a hit here or solely trying to bunt to move Haase over, as Doane is down 2 runs. You have to wonder if they'd be willing to give up an out to move Haase into scoring position, or if they'll let Jerry swing the bat. As Hopkins comes set, Jerry squares around again but pulls it back. He's done a good job with plate discipline. This is now 2-0. And we'll see if Coach Oltmans keeps the bunt sign on with a 2-0 count or if he allows Jerry to swing. Once again, good speed at first as Ty Haase is running for Aaron Whitehouse. As they'll both get the signs and step into the box. Fastball on the inside corner as looked like the bunt sign was removed for the time being. Possibly told to take a pitch as he takes a pitch on the inside corner. Jerry with runners on base is batting .310, which is much better than his normal average at .235. Throw over, almost got Haase leaning. Was just a couple moments late from getting Haase picked off at first. And that's the last thing you want to do if you're a pinch runner, is get picked off at a base after, especially with the way Connor Hopkins has been pitching. Squared around a bunt that's going to be popped in the air and caught by Hopkins. So Jerry is unable to get the bunt down, and there's one out. So really a wasted at bat for Doane. As Jacob Dewey, the 9-hole spot, will step into the box. So that didn't work. And now there's one out, and they'll try to find another way to bring Haase home. Dewey steps into the left side of the plate. He walked his first time against Hopkins and eventually was stranded at third base. First pitch misses outside. Schreiber tried to frame it. A little bit of a dramatic effort. Home plate umpire was not buying it. 1-0. Hopkins comes set. Kind of interesting. Looked like he was almost checking the runner that wasn't there at second base. He kind of looks behind himself before he threw over to first. A little unorthodox. And the pitch. Line drive to left. That looks like it's going to get down, and a good job of hitting by Jacob Dewey. And that's what he loves to do, is really send the ball into the opposite field. He really lives off getting hits to left field from the left side of the box. And he's on first, the one-out single, and there's runners on first and second. And really good speed for Doane, too, as Haase is at second and Dewey is at first with good speed, and Jake Smith will step into the box. Smith is 1 for 2, has one of the 3 hits against Hopkins, but he did strike out in the first inning. Smith comes in batting .310. With runners in scoring position, he's batting .319. High curveball misses upstairs. Smith has 2 home runs, 3 triples, and 10 doubles on the year for a total of 17 extra base hits. Good cut, just a little late on a fastball. Count 1-1. Be interesting to see if the runners try to get in motion here at some point. As I mentioned, there is good speed on the base paths with Dewey and Haase. Dewey, good lead at first. He's not being held. Haase with a decent lead at second. Ground ball up the middle, off the glove. As Dewey will be tagged down, the throw to first. That'll be a double play, and that'll end the inning. So the threat is over for the Tigers. As that goes, Randall tags Dewey and throws to first. So it'll be a 4-3 double play. We'll head into the 6th after no runs on 2 hits by the Tigers here on the Doane Sports Network. We'll be right back.